this is Andy with QualityStocks. Today is Monday, November 1st, 2010, and today we're going to take a look at Crescent Banks. This is a New York Stock Exchange company trading under the ticker CBK. Quick look at the 9-month chart up here, around $11 back in April. I'm not real sure what this company does or what caused this big drop. A couple nice bounces, around $6 up to over $8. Dropped $1 though about a week and a half or so ago. But it's in a pretty good area of kind of historic support / resistance right where it is right now. So I want to see what the indicators are telling us. It's been down here several different times. Just a great move each time. Bounced off of there. When we got the bullish cross, it made a nice move. So I take that line. Still see that we're still seeing an uptrend if this makes a turn through here. We don't want to see it come down and make a new lower low, although it is descending through this area. It's still ascending kind of overall. So we want to see that uptrend continue. We're going to look for that bullish cross of the histogram, which has resulted in nice pops in the past. Same way with the PPO. EDX, we always talk about this, it's in a nice position, cutting right through the middle. It's still in a trading pattern, so it has plenty of room to make a reversal, like that negative DI being on top and the positive DI being on the bottom. Good positions for it to make a nice reversal. MFI is kind of cutting through a downtrend right now that they're in. That 21 is right around here somewhere. See the 14 coming over top of it. And now the 7 splitting up through them. So we're going to look for this to try and get some strength, pop through 50. And as always, we want to see this 14 and 21, which tried right through there to get over top of 50 and trade on the upper end of that indicator. Long term, still got an uptrend there. It was the dive off on the dollar drop. Had a nice uptrend going through there. Overall, still a little bit of an uptrend going on. But right now, what we want to see is this start trying to curl back around and start making some higher highs again. That drop obviously was pretty devastating to the indicator. Shot it way down to a pretty low level. Now it's just looking to regroup. Jake and money flow telling us obviously if there's a lot of selling pressure coming on right through there. Looks like it's going to try and turn though. We want to see us move back towards zero. And again, get back up into the green where it's spent a great deal of time. Buying pressure's been pretty good on this stock for the most part. There's that CCI break in negative 100. Something that we look for first and foremost, because I say it all the time, bottom feeders use that as a buy point when they're trying to surf for bottoms and grab some plays at their low points. Full still, we're not getting much from trading down here in oversold area. But it can, just because it's in oversold doesn't mean that much. It can trade in oversold territory for a long time. So we're looking for this to try and make a turn. First thing we want to see is it break back through 20. And inevitably, you want to see it through 50. But you got to look for this break right there. Was kind of a head fake. So you couldn't even pop through. The first sign of it popping through is at least a little bit of momentum coming into the stock, even though it's very slight. Tricks. Well, that was a great uptrend right through there. Nice channel that it had going. From a technical, little bit of a lesson there. See how that was trending up nicely where the price per share was moving up. But on the whole right now, we're going to try and see this. We just want to see it make a new higher low. Tricks kind of similar to the MACD in some senses, even though they're derived differently. Turn very slow, and they're very good for long-term indications of possible moves. So we want to see this right now, just try and make a higher low and begin to pivot and roll back towards zero again. RSIs are, of course, in a very nice position. 7 coming out of oversold territory. Looks like it's about ready to cut through 14 and 21s. But they're on a pretty good downtrend. Again, there's that 50 marker. You need to see them get through there to add some strength to this chart. What caught my eye about it when I saw it was multiple bottoms through here. Right there is a pretty good support level. Right around $6. Sure would have liked to have seen that held. You can see it setting itself up as a little bit of resistance now. That's where it needs to pop through. And if it can pop through that area, it's got a pretty good chance if it wants to dip back down to sit on it again and catch support from it again here in the future, kind of like it has so many times. Dipped down below it here, came right back up, bounced off of it, was holding it back through here 9 months ago. So I keep an eye on the CBK chart to move back above this $6 level, and then try and make a move up towards this 20-day moving average, and then eventually this 50-day moving average up around 675, which is obviously very nice gains. It's closed at 596, as well over 10%. 251,000 shares traded. Still a little bit low, but plenty. There's still enough liquidity to get in and out of this for being a $6 stock. Closed up 2% on Friday. So we're going to keep an eye on this and see if this is going to try and make a stronger move from a support level. I want to see it hold that 570 area. See it bounced off of 574, bounced off of 571. From a bottom support, I'd like to see that hold. If that can't hold, it's probably going to be time to kick back and wait for the indicators to set up. They're going to get kind of ugly if it can't hold that area. So right now, they're still in an okay position for this to try and reverse and make a stronger move. Let's keep an eye out for volume to come in. Let's keep an eye out for this resistance to fall. And then if it wants to dip back down, let's see if it'll hold it. So if it'll hold it, there's a pretty good chance it'll make a little bit of a trend back up kind of like it did through these 2 times in July and in August into September. So these are the kind of things that I'll be looking for in the CBK chart. As always, this is merely my interpretation. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching and trade smart.